Hey, guess what I've got growing here in this bucket? Of course, you can see it's a square bucket, right? A square foot garden bucket. But these gorgeous plants, look how green they are and healthy. These are potatoes. I bet you wouldn't have guessed that. Yeah, potatoes growing in a bucket. How many? Well, I'll show you how I planted them. First, we started out late spring, and this bucket was empty. I put about 2 inches of compost in the bottom, good Mel's Mix type of compost. Then I put 4 seed potatoes in there. Now when you get a seed potato, you see the little eyes and they sprout. Take a knife and cut them up in 4 different pieces. Put 4 in here. Cover them just barely with more compost. Well, they put their roots down, but the tops come up through the compost. And as soon as they do, I put more compost in there. And they come up through that, and then I put more. And it's kind of a game that as they grow up through the compost and show their tops, you just keep covering up. Now there's a very good reason for all that too. When they get up this high, I quit putting the compost in. They grew up and they're going to mature now. Down here is where the action is. All the new potatoes are down here. Now, instead of having that much room for the new potatoes, we're going to have all that room that high. I think we're going to have a lot of potatoes here. It's going to be fun. And this can be a hanging basket. And we could hang it right up here. Well, I'll just take my chimes down and I'll put in the hanging basket. Now, you've heard of these new tomatoes, the topsy-turvy tomato and the upside-down tomato. Well, we're going to have potatoes in a bucket. And I don't know how tall these will grow. They look awfully nice green color. And pretty soon they might even have little flowers on them. And then they'll all turn brown. That tells you the potatoes have formed down here and they're ready. Now think of this if you had some grandchildren or you're a parent and you want to show your kids how to garden. So what we're going to do is have the kids plant these, and then their responsibility is to come out every day or every couple of days or maybe once a week, and they fill in the plants with the compost. So they're going to own this bucket. They're going to love this. And you're going to wait and they're going to say, when can we harvest? When can we harvest? I did this with my grandkids and boy, they just had so much fun because you don't know what's down there. That's what the secret is. It's really exciting. It's a surprise that's going to come, but it takes months and months to do it. All the time you get to enjoy the beauty of the plant, the gorgeous green color. And now come fall and these have turned brown and fallen over, it's time to harvest. Well, how are we going to harvest? We could dig in there. We could just take the whole bucket and spill it out onto a tarp. And the kids could scramble for the potatoes. They could count them. There's just so many things you could do with this idea. Now, if you want to do a science project for the kids or a scout project, thinking this is 12 inches by 12 inches, 1 square foot. How deep is it? That's how many cubic feet. And then you weigh the potatoes after you harvest them. And how many pounds of potatoes per square foot. Then you go to the grocery store and see how much they sell them for. And you see how many dollars you could make growing these, either as a hobby or as a business. Wouldn't that be fun?